Show my drip. Southside long, who gon' clean this shit? Southside long, ice on my neck, ice on my bitch.
Show you guys how I lay my lace frontal down. And yeah, so this is what I'm gonna be using. The stocking cap I'm gonna be using, which is in the color Suntan. And I got this from Walgreens. They were like 3 for $2. So I always get them because these really look like your skin. I mean, I don't know why the camera isn't focusing on it so you can see it better, but my skin tone is suntan. So go ahead and open it up. Just pinch the side and the top pops off. And this is what the color looks like. And we're gonna be using the Bold Hold because I did get the lace tape and the Bold Hold Active Glue, so we're gonna be using that for the video. So now we're just gonna go ahead and put it on the head. And this one does come really tight just because it's gonna have all that access on the top. So we're just gonna plant it all the way over my ears because I found that there's a better method to how you cut the ear one. So I'll show you guys how I do that. And that's what it's gonna look like once you put it all the way down and on. Like I said, it's very tight. And my braids are just normal braids going back. Nothing serious. Just gonna make sure it's on really well. Okay, so now we're gonna take the Gots to Be Glued spray and go ahead and put it all around the hairline. Pull it down a little bit more. Get the ear. Let's go ahead and massage that in. Get the ear. Other side. So now we're gonna go ahead and cut the excess stocking cap. You're gonna cut as close as you can get to the hairline. So like for the ear tabs, like I was saying, you're just gonna basically make a hole and then guide it around the ear. So you make that hole and then you just open up the hole and guide it around the ear. Just to open it up and put it around to let your ear out. That's an easier way to cut around it. So this is what it'll look like when you make that hole and guide it around your ear so your ear can come out. And you do the same thing on the other side. Just make a hole and then guide your ear around it. Just pull your ear out just like so. And there you go. So I found that being a way easier way to cut around your ear without you having to cut the stocking cap and make a big hole in the stocking cap. So that's how you do that. And I'm gonna just keep cutting until we get close to the hairline. So this is what it'll look like after you're done. go ahead and take alcohol and clean the excess off before I start putting anything else on. Before I even start to try to put on the glue, go ahead and clean around my head of any excess. Got some glue spray. So I'm gonna use a pad. I'll just go around and just clean up the excess glue with the alcohol. Just gonna fold it. I'll just go around the front of my, basically just don't get it too close to the stocking cap, just so it doesn't start lifting again, and you gotta try to put it down all over again. On my ear, because you know we did get some got to be glued around my ear. And it won't take that long to dry, so go ahead and dry, and then we can put foundation on it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and use my MAC Studio Fix. And I'm gonna go ahead and use my brush and brush this on the front part. I like to do this before I do the glue just because I don't want it getting stuck in the glue. So go ahead and open up my brushes. I like to keep my brushes in the pack. I clean them and put them right back in their pack. Just because right now, I don't have my brush organizer right now. So this is what's working for me. So I'm just gonna do that. And this is just to make it look way more realistic. So I'm just gonna brush it up to where I know the parting is gonna be. And I'm gonna put it, normally some people just like to put it only on the part where they're gonna part it at. I like to put it around the whole front temple just because I like to switch my part. So sometimes I like to do sides, sometimes I like to do the middle. So now we're gonna go ahead and cut the excess mesh dome cap. See, you gotta separate this part from each other. So I'm gonna cut the excess dome cap away from the lace. And make sure you don't cut too close to where you sew, because then it'll take the lace off. I don't know what was going on with it for a minute, but that'll finally work. When you cut, this is what it should look like. Okay. So now that it's done, so this is what it'll look like after you're done. So this is the leftover cap, and then there's the lace frontal. So you cut all that excess from right here. All that excess of the mesh dome cap, you cut all that off, and this is what you're left with, which would be the frontal. Okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and open our bold hold. So we're gonna place some of that on there, the skin protecting. And I'm gonna use a cloth. I'm not gonna use the spray bottle they sent me with it, because the cloth will get it on there a little bit better. The Bold Hold Active. It doesn't say active on there, but it is the Bold Hold Active. And the Bold Hold lace tape. Yes. Okay, so now we're gonna use another pad to put the skin protectant on there before we add the lace glue. I'm just gonna go ahead and open up the bottle. It has a seal. I'm gonna take the seal off. I'm just gonna take some of that and apply it onto the pad. And then we're gonna fold it and apply it straight to directly on the head before we add the lace. And then we're gonna let it dry all the way to the ears. And it's just gonna air dry, and then we can start applying the lace glue and the lace tape. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and put the wig on, just so when it's time to pull it up, you can go ahead and pull it up to lay down the lace. Yes, I look crazy, I know. So pull the lace back. It's just gonna go just like that. And we're just gonna see where the lace stops. So right there. So I was going to tweeze it, but I decided not to, just because if you can see, it's not too bad with the tweezing. It did come pre-plucked, so I'm not going to tweeze it. I'm just going to leave that. I'm going to go ahead and add my clips in just to keep each hair piece away from the glue when I do apply it. So just going to add at least 4 clips just to keep all the front hair pieces out of the way when I do apply it to the glue. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut the lace exactly like how I did my hairline. If I got to cut a little bit extra off, I will, but as of right now, I want to cut it before I glue it down. So, and plus I want to make sure the ear tabs are cut and it's fitting right. So the ear tabs will be cut from right here, or from here to here. Basically where the ear tabs will be cut at. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the first ear tab. So right about here. So you see that? Now you can see my ear. So that's where the first ear tab will get cut from. So just like so. And then lace, we just pull the lace down and there it goes. It's just like it's supposed to. And we're gonna go ahead and cut the other ear tab. Make sure you lay it above where you did the cap. And we're just gonna cut. Just like so. I'm gonna put it around. There we go. So now, I'll pull. And cut the rest of the lace out. Starting with the middle. I'm gonna cut a good amount just so you won't be able to tell there's lace there. And how I like to do it is I like to cut. And I like to cut moving the scissor so that I'm not cutting straight. I'm actually making different cuts throughout the lace. But you can also use a razor. Sometimes works a little bit better at giving you jagged edges. Yep, so there we go. So see, gives you a better jagged edge. Those scissors are way too big. Just gonna do that. So now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and add some foundation to the frontal. Add some foundation to the frontal. to give it more of a realistic look for each time that I part it. I don't have to do anything. I'll just go back in with my Studio Fix MAC again and just brush it right onto the lace. Just like so. Okay, now time to put the lace back on and start applying the glue. Put the screw tabs on first. Time to apply the Bold Hold Active. Even though it comes in a smaller tube than the Bold Hold Extreme and the Ghost Bond, I still like to use the Popsicle stick to help get it very, very smooth. And you have to like literally not push out too much so you don't get a big glob. Because the moment you push out too much, it's going to be everywhere, sis. You know, we're just going to continue to go all the way down right to my ear. And then we're going to go back here and do the exact same. So now I'm going in with the popsicle stick. And we're going to make sure it's very, very thin. I'm going to do at least 3 to 4 coats. This is because I want it to stay. I'm trying to wear it for a longer period of time.
You need to come on, like trying to fix your hair. You need to come on, sweetie.
And it dries very, very fast, so it's already clear. Go ahead and put the second coat. And then I'm gonna do the same thing, go back in with the popsicle stick. Just smooth it all out before it dries. Okay, now we're on to the third coat. Want to try to get some on the stocking cap as well, because that way you can have a extra hold on the stocking cap and as well as the beginning of the stocking cap. And I love using the stocking cap method just because you get less glue on your actual hairline. So we're just going to continue, go around and go around with the popsicle stick. Make sure everything is nice and even. I'm applying some to the stocking cap. I'm going to take the popsicle stick and go around nice and even. And you see you're going to put some on the stocking cap as well as the front of the stocking cap. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and use the lace tape since we're almost to that last application. And this is how they come. You can see the two lines. I'm going to go ahead and take it off. And you see it comes in two. I'm going to go ahead and cut it so we can apply it to the end. The corners of that stocking cap is where we're going to apply these lace tapes. So we're just going to cut it just like so. Oh, really tacky. And I just want to apply a nice section of it right there. And we apply the next section. Okay, so now we're going to take the tweezers and go ahead and take the lace tape off. Like so. Take the white part off. Do the same thing on the other side. Like so. And that's for like extra hold for those ear tabs to stay down. Now it is clear, so now we're gonna go ahead and do the fourth layer and put some on the actual lace tape as well for another extra hold. We're just gonna go around the ear tab and the lace tape and make sure we still get some on the stocking cap as well. So now we're going to go ahead and smooth it all out. Smooth everything all out so it can dry nice and clear. Get some on the stocking cap as well. Once this is our last application, once it's nice and clear, we can go ahead and apply the lace wig down. Now you see how I applied some to the tape as well, just so I can get extra hold. But yeah, this Bold Hold Active dries very, very fast. So I was very, very surprised with that. It goes clear really, really quickly, which is why I'm trying to like smooth everything out before it dries, because boy, I'm telling you, it's not no joke. And the lace tape. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and apply. Start with the front first and lay it all the way to the tip of the glue. Sure you don't have no hair in it. All the way to the tip of the glue is where you wanna apply it. And I like to do it in sections just so I know. Yeah, you don't wanna use your fingers because they do have oil on them. So I'm going to take my rat tail and just make sure it's nice and pressed right there to the front of that glue. Okay, now let's go ahead and do the sides. Should no hair, so we're going to go ahead and add the side. Make sure it's at the tip of the glue so you have a nice hold. And don't use with your fingers. You want to make sure you're pressing with the rat tail and move it all the way forward so it's actually laying in the glue. and move any excess hair away from it so it could lay a lot flatter without hairs being a part of it. The lace to stay as flat as possible. Now we're gonna lay the ear tabs. Make sure all the hair is moved from it. Ear tab on the lace tape and the Bold Hold Active, and I just move all the excess hair and take the rat tail and go right up underneath. So it's nice and flat all the way around. Show you not covering your ear. If you are, you can cut off any excess lace, but you're not covering your ear too much with the lace. So you just want to like go right here. Now on to the next side. I'm just gonna pull. The hair over the glue really good. Just like so. And make sure only the lace is sitting on top of that glue. Go right there. And go press it down. Just like so. Back in with the rat tail. And now we're going to go ahead and drop the ear tab as well. The glue and press. This is what it looks like after it's been done with the Bold Hold. Like, sus, it is snatched. You see that? Like, it is snatched. Snatched. I think Bold Hold is my new best friend. But yeah, so I'm going to put the flat iron and just get rid of those flyaways. But other than that, honey, I'm good. Look at that party. Yes. We're going to flatten these parts down, but other than that, she is ready to go. I'm just going to flip the part to the side instead of the middle for today, because I wear middle a lot. But we're going to do the side part and flip the hair, and that's all for today. That's it, guys. I know she look crazy, but she gonna look better later on when I feel like fixing and installing it. Other than that, I'm done.
Whatever you wanna be, I don't really need to be anything. All of that bitch needs feel do what you feel, I'm on this honey. I'm more like a Daffy, I'm not no Gundy. I'm more like I'm David Goliath running. Niggas be cloning, I find it funny. When your well runs dry, you know you need it for. When I pull up in the Buick, you know what I'm doing. If the police get behind me, finging any lure. A bag on my head, pussy boy, you not rich. Cause when this shit dry, he can't forget about this. Brand pussy, get you fucked, just like a bot bitch, yo. Hey. And I don't say that shit. But look, come on. Look. Niggas said smoke now. So look. Yeah, that shit be known there. So look. Little booty bitch eye. You gotta start. Little booty bitch eye. Shit, you gotta start, yo. I'm going.
I'm in a jet like that. I'm Jewish like